Good morning, my loves. Happy Friday. It is a beautiful Friday morning here at the lake. Gorgeous out there. I had the most amazing time yesterday. One of my besties is in town, Iram. I haven't seen her for 3 years. I mean, we talk all the time, but it's different. And so we got together last evening and it was wonderful. It was absolutely fantastic. And I mean, you're trying to shove, I mean, we talk all the time, but it's like you're still trying to shove so much conversation into this limited amount of time. And it was great getting to spend time with her. Spending time with people that love you and appreciate you for who you are. There's no pretense. You are your authentic self, and so are they. I mean, and it's wonderful because you just speak from the heart. You're just who you are. You're not worried about how you come across because they're your bestie. They know you. They know your heart, and you know theirs. And it's wonderful. And I really wish more people could interact like that with others. I really try. I am my authentic self. This is me. I mean, I can put on a suit. I have some beautiful evening gowns and cocktail dresses, and I can have my hair done and my makeup on, and I'm going to look like $1,000,000. But honey, and I mean, I will act professional. I will fit in no matter what. I can, I blend in well. But this is me. End of the day, this is me. If you hang out with me, we have dinner, we're watching a game. This is me. This is what you get. Absolutely, positively. And I like that. I like authentic people. I I don't like people who are trying to prove something because you don't have to. You really, really don't have to. Just be you and do your best. It's that simple. I talked to somebody this morning and the topic was feeding and nurturing their soul. And they're struggling with some stuff. And so it was just kind of the things that they were going through. And I would ask them, okay, is that feeding or nurturing your ego or your soul? And then they finally caught on. Oh my God, they're spending so much time feeding their ego that they're neglecting their soul. And I'm not saying spend all your time in a church. I'm not saying that at all. I mean, if you want to, God bless, that's fine. But I do. And for years, I spent a lot of time in prayer and meditation every day. First thing in the morning, last thing at night. If I am going through a stressful time, first thing I do is prayer and meditation. Absolutely. When I go to the office, first thing, when I get in my office, I put my purse down and all of that. I stand in front of my desk and I would pray. Absolutely. And I'm not praying, for a raise or a promotion. No. So when I pray, I ask that God release and remove all things from my life that do not serve my greatest good, my higher purpose, that do not feed and nurture my soul. Absolutely. That could be a person, that could be the job. If it isn't feeding and nurturing my soul and my greatest good, why God put me on this earth, okay, that's enough for me. Because I have that much trust and faith in God, in the universe. And that has served me well for 66 years. If there is someone in my life, if they are not the person for me, whether it's a friend, a relationship, an acquaintance, a coworker, whatever, if they do not serve my greatest good and higher purpose, if they do not feed and nurture my soul, I don't want to be around them. If you're in an environment, a living environment, a dating environment, a work environment, community environment, whatever, same thing applies. God, if this does not, feed and nurture my soul, if this isn't for my greatest good and higher purpose, your higher purpose is what God put you on this earth to do, then get me the hell out of here and put me where I should be. Transplant me and put me where I can grow roots and thrive. Now, that being said, many times God will put us in situations where people can experience us, where they can see good, honest, decent people, the white lights of the world, the white energies, the pure energies. And they can know good people really do exist. And that will mean a lot to a lot of people. I've had people come up to me and tell me, I'm just glad you're here. You're so refreshing. You just bring such a light to this place. I love that. However, The darker energies, people that are darker energy, the negative people of the world, the narcissists, the abusers, the manipulators, they don't want anything to do with you. If you're a white light, if you are a good soul, they will run, they will try and destroy you, your reputation, they will blow you apart if they can. Because they can't handle being around someone good, someone pure and honest and loving, authentic. And they will do everything they can to get you the hell out of there. Whether that's a relationship, a dating relationship, a family relationship, a work relationship, whatever. Trust me on that. It's true. It is very true. I want you to be you. I want you to conduct your life to feed and nurture your soul. It's okay to massage your ego a little bit, to look nice. First thing I do every morning, you brush your teeth and all of that. I do something with my hair, and I put on my eyelashes. Since chemo, I'm a breast cancer survivor. My eyebrows and eyelashes did not come back in. It happens. It's been, what? When did I get sick? In 2012? 2012. And I had surgery in 2014. And they still haven't come back in. They're probably not, and I'm okay with that. Now, I could dwell on that and be bitter and resentful and angry. Nope. Found a way around it. Not a big deal. Takes 5 minutes to do my eyes every morning. I'm good. I'm fine. Thank you very much. Now, does that massage my ego a little bit? Absolutely, because I think I look nice, and I like that. But it doesn't make a difference as to who I am, how I see myself, how others see me, how I come across to other people. Because your level of self-care, feeding and nurturing your soul or feeding and nurturing your ego, is reflected in your behavior, your attitude, your persona. If you are all about your looks all day long, if you dress loud, are you attention seeking? Are you trying to have people come up and say, oh, I like your bright pink shoes, or or your bright yellow shirt, or are you trying to get attention? That's feeding your ego. Do you really need to do that? Do you really need to? I would rather have somebody come up to me and say, I just love being around you. You are just the coolest person. I can talk to you about anything. Now, yeah, that feeds your ego, but that also lets you know you're doing good in this world because you're being authentic and you're helping others. That's all about the soul. Everybody's different, but just ask yourself if your behavior feeds your ego or your soul. If in the person that I talked to this morning that was having issues, someone had blown apart their life or was trying to blow apart their life, their relationship. I said, we're going to look at this as an onion, okay? So why is this person doing this? And they gave me a few reasons. I said, but why are they doing that? And they gave me a couple of reasons. I said, okay, but underneath all of that crap, why are they doing it? Well, they were lost because they're miserable. They're unhappy in their life. And they want everybody around them to be just as miserable. Think about it. People in your family, people that you work with, people you go to church with, people in your community, your friends. Have you ever seen someone that they don't want anybody happier than they are? They don't want anybody more successful than they are. They don't want anybody they want to have everybody like them and not anybody else. They have to be, at the top. No. Oh. And they're going to blow up everybody's life in the interim. Yesterday I talked about micromanaging, and this kind of fits in with that. The people that, and I can think of 2 or 3 different scenarios, people that are good at their job, but there are other people that are better, that may not have that position. They're going to get there. In a short amount of time, they're going to get there. And the micromanagers know that. They feel threatened. They feel threatened by somebody's success, that somebody is more liked than they are, that they are more respected, that someone is more talented than they are. And they will do absolutely positively everything under their sun to blow that person's life apart. They will micromanage them. They will lie about him. They will start rumors about him. They will do anything they can to destroy that person so that they still have the light shining on them. Sweetheart, there's enough light to shine on everybody. Knock it off. Just stop. Promote others to do better. You know, if there's somebody that has just got a promotion, do everything you can to help them climb that ladder and be proud of them, lift them up, encourage them. If they're one day your boss, God bless them. That's great. I'm proud of you. That's fine. But don't destroy people to feed your ego, because that's exactly what you're doing and you know it. And I know that probably pissed a lot of folks off, but we both know it's true. You know it and I know it. It's the weekend. It's time for self-care. Part of self-care this weekend, please feed and nurture your soul. Please. If that means going to church for you, go to church. If that means just sitting out in nature, sitting out by a lake, going hiking, spending time with your kids, do it. Because, honey, there is more to you than your ego. There is more to you than your looks. Don't be superficial. Look at what's on the inside. Because the superficial, honey, we all age. We don't look, I sure as hell don't look the same way I did 10, 20, 30 years ago. And that's the way it's going to be. In 30 years, I won't look the same way I do now. That's the way it's going to be. And that's okay. Because there's more to me than my looks. And that's fine. I'm proud of who I am in here. I am a beautiful soul. I do so much good for so many people. A lot of people appreciate it. A lot of people don't. A lot of people absolutely love me for who I am. And a lot of people loathe me for who I am. And that, my love, is a them problem, not a me problem. People that love you for you, embrace them and cherish them. People that are envious, spiteful, vicious, mean, malicious, step away, because you deserve better. You are worthy of people that adore you, including yourself. Feed and nurture your soul, not just your ego.